Welcome to this new video at RC Adventures UK. It's been a little while since I've made a video, but I've been out at the weekend to our local yard sale or car boot sale. I've managed to find this. It's the BSD Racing Baja Prime. This is the first iteration that BSD released in this model. They subsequently released the V2 and the V3. This is two-wheel drive, brushed motor, and it's sort of entry-level type of RC car. However, why I'm interested in it is that the ESC that's inside the RC that comes stock is 2S and 3S capable. So when I saw it for sale and I realised it was a real steal, picked it up for sort of 30 UK pounds, what's that, about 37 US dollars. I thought, well, I know it's 3S capable, this buggy. Let me get it and see how it performs. So I'll bring you a little bit closer, just have a quick look, and then we'll get it straight out and give it a speed run and a bash about. So as you can see, it's in relatively good condition for its age. Clearly there's some use marks, but no damage. What have I done to it since I picked it up? Replaced the oil in the shocks. Actually put a really heavyweight oil into these shocks in the end. I think it was a 50 weight oil, and it just provided a sort of a stable platform. I'm going to be running on tarmac, so I thought that would be really the best approach to take with this buggy. Tyres are in fair condition, clearly used. It is 13 years old, but the significant change I made was in changing the steering servo. So you got this unusual sort of shell that comes in the front, although you probably can't see it in here, but the servo, the stock servo that came with it, was shot and the steering was rubbish. I removed the servo saver. It was just causing so much play in the steering, and then a Savox servo that I had lying around. Actually, it's from an older servo from one of my 1/8 racing buggies, so it's actually a really good quality servo. It is a 6-volt variant, so it works really nicely with a buggy of this age and style. That's about it really. Other than that, I just wanted to get out and see how it performs. So we'll head out, get out on 2S, give it a speed run, see how much difference 3S will make, and then just give it a run around, and I'll give you my verdict at the end. See you out there. Okay, let's see where we get to on 2S. So a stock brushed 540 motor, so let's not hold out too much hope. That is full speed. Let's have a look on the return. Pretty steady. I think that's 20 miles an hour tops. It's an interesting buggy, this. It is probably 12 years old. Let's have a look. There we go, 18 miles an hour. I'm going to drop a 3S in and see if it livens it up a little bit. Okay, so let's pop the 3S in here and let's see how that improves things. Give it a run out. Okay, that's better. It's definitely a bit livelier. That's half throttle. Coming back at full. Still quite pedestrian. Got a bit more zip though. Let's go one more full out. Okay, that's full. Got to watch those curbs. It's definitely a bit more fun. Let's have a look. Okay, I mean, 30 miles an hour, that ain't bad. Brush motor, stock 540, and that 3S battery. So yeah, happy with that. I think really interesting to get a brushless setup in here. As soon as I can find the time. I've got a setup at home that'll work. Let's try and see if we can get some shots of this running. It's getting a bit late in the day here in the UK, so sun's in my eyes a bit. I want to try and hit that corner at speed, but it's a little bit sketchy. That's better. Okay, full speed. Try it downhill. Choked. This time. It's actually a pretty cool buggy. Not sure how long those tyres are going to last though on here. That Savox servo I've put in is a massive improvement. Steering is very sharp. I mean, it's a good quality servo. Probably a bit overkill for this. However, it makes it more usable. Well, that's the BSD Racing Baja Prime. I'm pretty sure it is the original one. I've been doing a little bit more research and definitely looks like it is one of the first ones that came out. But with a 3S battery in, changing the stock steering servo, and I've also serviced the shocks with some pretty firm, I think it's 50 weight oil in the shocks actually. It's made a big difference to how it handles, runs, 30 miles an hour. That's pretty sweet, and I'm pretty happy with it. Bear in mind it cost me next to nothing. And let's have a look. That is the BSD Racing Baja Prime.